The ache for home runs deep, tugging at something buried in the human soul. It's the quiet longing for a place where peace, love, and safety wrap around us like a familiar embrace, where we're seen, known, and accepted. For some, this is reality. Family close, trust unbroken, a steady foundation beneath their feet. But for many, life feels like wandering in exile, lost in a world that pulls them further from the belonging they crave. It's not just a matter of geography, it's a feeling that seeps into the heart and soul, leaving them adrift. Once in the beginning, humanity knew this home. It was an Eden garden, vibrant and alive, where harmony hummed through the air, and every step was taken hand in hand with God. But trust was fractured by human disobedience, and with it, that sense of home was shattered. Humanity stepped into exile, an exile that wasn't merely about leaving a place, but about losing connection, both with their Creator and with the life they were made for. Ever since, we've been wandering, navigating a world stained by corruption, injustice, and the relentless pull of self-centeredness, always searching for the way back. Feet shuffle through dry, cracked earth, eyes squinting toward a distant horizon where nothing familiar waits. The air, thick with silence, carries the weight of unspoken questions. Faces turn skyward, a quiet plea rising with every breath. How did we end up here? The ground beneath them is not just foreign, it resists, refusing to feel like home. The pain goes beyond the physical distance. It's the gap between what is and what should be, the faint hope that somewhere things still make sense. Across ages, whispers float on the wind, never loud but always present. From ancient paths to bustling city streets, from barren deserts to the glow of digital screens. Even surrounded by the hum of modern life, the feeling lingers, a pause in the chest, a tug beneath the surface. Something out there waits, just beyond the reach of fingertips, always just out of sight. Yet the story twists away from despair. The promise of return weaves through history like a thread, pulling tighter with each turn. Hope takes shape in a homeless man, Jesus of Nazareth. He walked the dusty roads, embodying the home we long for in every step. He didn't just talk about love and belonging, he lived it. He reached out, gathered the broken and the outcast, created space for those who had none. Through him, eternal home was no longer a distant dream, but a reality built in himself. In every act of self-giving love, climaxing in giving his life on the cross, he cut through the darkness of human failure. In and through him, we walk on the true path that led back to the home we had long forgotten. Our exile, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual, found its remedy in Jesus. He opened a door, not to a place of power or privilege, but to a way of life marked by giving, serving, and welcoming. This is the path home, not through force or self-interest, but through laying down our lives for others. Through radical inclusion, where every wanderer finds a place at the table. Jesus shows the true way of being human and getting back to the Father's house. And so we walk on, still feeling like strangers in a world that doesn't quite fit, but with hope guiding our steps. We live in the tension of the already, but not yet, citizens of a future home while navigating the brokenness of the present. The journey is not aimless. The return has already begun, and we are called to live as sojourners who know the way, carving out pockets of home here and now, spaces of belonging, love, and grace. Though the path may feel long and uncertain, we move forward, eyes fixed on the promise that one day the wandering will cease. And when it does, we'll find ourselves at last in the place we've always longed for, embraced in the warmth of the eternal home we've been seeking all along.